Pantoufleee! Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new review concerning the Progetto 65, the Italian tier 10 tank. So, what do you need to know about this tank? I'm gonna first start with the secondary characteristics and talk about the main one after. So if we take a look at the second characteristics, it's really simple. You have a great mobility, which will allow you, for example, here to spot in the early game, as you can see right there with the Foch, for example. And you don't have any armor, and I really want to insist on this. Even if you have a troll armor, especially on the upper part of the hull, really don't try your armor. It's useless, because if you do, you are gonna get wrecked really in the early game, and that's exactly what you don't want to, especially in tier 10 games. So, now that it's done, let's talk about the main feature, which is the auto reloading mechanism of the gun. How does it work? Unlike the clips you can have on the 50B or the Batchat or even the T57 EV, here when you reload your shell, you will reload them one by one, not the whole clip at once. Which means you will be able to choose between bursting all your 3 shots on an opponent and then reloading the whole clip, or bursting only 1 shot to reload, or even bursting 2 shots and wait for your reload. You need to know 3 things. The first one is that the reload you will have depends on how many shells you shoot. For example, if I only shoot the first one here on the Leo 1, I will take approximately 8 seconds to reload the shell, because I have 5 seconds of reloading and 3 seconds of I don't know what, honestly. They put this 3-second delay between each shells, except the first one, because the first one is reloaded in 8 seconds, if I remember correctly, because I can't see through the screen right there. But yeah, so basically if you shoot only the first shell, for example, you will shoot every 8 seconds, which makes it a really bad DPM in my opinion. That's why, unlike the PC version of this tank, you don't want to play it only with the first shell and waiting for it to reload, etc. I think that's a good thing Wargaming did here, because it allows you not to be a really cancerous game, and a cancerous tank, especially because if you had only 5 seconds to reload a 350 alpha damage shell, you will be nearly indestructible. So now that we talked about it, the main feature of this tank is allowing you to understand when you need to shoot all your shells and when you need to wait and to keep them. For example, here I'm against the 113. I go for a first shot. I see that he's alone. I'm alone against him, so I'm gonna try to burst all my shells. Unfortunately, Foch 155 is coming, which means I will retreat. But here, if I could, I would have burst all my shells, because I want to remind you something. For maybe a couple of you already know and saw YouTuber's video about the tank saying, yeah, most of the time with this tank you need to keep 1 shell, no, you need to only shoot 1 shell and keep the other and nearly not use them. That's wrong. It's working on the PC version because you only have the 5-second reload. Here you have 5 seconds plus a 3-second delay. So if you do that, you're gonna have the shittiest DPM of all the mediums at tier 10, and that's exactly what you want to avoid. So you just need to learn when to burst all your shells. For example, here I don't have the choice. I'm gonna have the worst DPM ever, but I'm against 2 TDs, so I need to turn around. I need to get them. Here I'm gonna kill the Foch as fast as possible, so I'm not gonna wait for my clip to reload. I'm just gonna circle him and kill him. And you're gonna see, even if you put the speed boost, it's not enough to allow him to kill me, which makes it a win for me. 6 kill and 6.2k damage done. So yeah, it's really important to know how to use your auto reloading mechanism. I can't really explain it to you in only one game. Here it was just a quick review of an ace tanker, but I will try to do it in stream as fast as possible. Maybe next weekend I will try to maybe do a stream only playing the Progetto to explain to you how to correctly use the reloading system, which makes it a great tank in my opinion. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget, you're not here to be better, but to be the best. Pantoufleee, over.